What's up, everybody? I just know you've been missing me because I've been missing you. I am so happy to be recording. Can you tell? Can you tell? I know. Can I touch me? I was in Houston for a little minute. Now I'm back in town. Nah, I wasn't in Houston. I was doing work, y'all. Y'all know I'm on the road to become a social worker or whatever. So, you know, your girl had to get in them books, baby. Okay, and you can check out my other videos about how that's going. And, you know, just some tips or whatever that I'm leaving off all married women, you know. Even single women, you can get a little something from her too, you know. Anyway, as you can see, I'm back with a story time. I haven't done a story time, and I just wanna, you know, sprinkle you, man, with just a story time. But before I get into my story time, just a quick little disclaimer for my channel or whatever. Like, what people don't have, really understand is, you know, why would you get on YouTube and tell your business? Why would you be? I'm an open person. I really am, and I claim to be that way. Like, after the passing of my mama, that was somebody who I called 24/7, 7 days a week for advice about everything. So when you lose a person like that, and, you know, you try to have relationships with other people and other, you know, and try to, you're really scared and really sheltered to even you know, put your trust in letting everybody know everything about you. But for some reason, YouTube is it's therapeutic for me, just to get it out, get the stories out, get my retrospect out about what I did different in the situation, and just even reminiscing about the times when my mom was still here. So I know it's not for everyone, and everyone is not open to share their life story, their ups, their downs, their trials, tribulations. But baby, all I can really say for me, seeing women or coming in contact with women who are open about their shortcomings and how they rose to the top and rose to the occasion to, you know, defeat all types of things, you know, all the odds that were set against them. That's what makes me okay in the world, because I know I'm not the only girl who haven't done everything in her life right, or just did everything just proper, and then life just gave them a silver spoon. Sometimes it was hard, and I appreciate women who share their story and their struggles on YouTube, if it's through ministry, if it's just through programs like Big Sister. I love those type of women. So like I said, my channel may not be for everyone, and that's okay, boo. You go find what suits you, okay? But here on this channel with OK Tasha, you gonna get my ups, my downs, the girl, wait, Tasha, why you do that? You gonna get those, because those times made the woman who I am today. And I still go through some of them times now, Tasha. Okay, but you're gonna get them story times a little later. You know, we gotta let that marinate a little bit, okay? But that's what you're gonna get on my channel. You're gonna get the ups, downs, the highs, the lows, the ups. I don't do everything right. I don't proclaim to do everything right. I don't even advocate that you have to do everything right. You live in your mistakes, you live and you learn, and you let your mistake be a lesson for the next time so you won't do it. Okay? That's where I am in my life right now, okay? And I know everybody ain't looking at oh girl, why you saying your business? It's my business to tell. You don't want to say your business, okay? So. Okay. Anyway, we gonna get into story time, y'all, of my, I'ma call this the Cousin Royal Rumble, because y'all, how you have a 2 day, how a fight lasts 2 days, and I'm not capping y'all, It was a 2-day fight, y'all. It was a 2-day fight, y'all, with my cousins. It was crazy. So if you're interested in to hear about this ghetto, because y'all know where I'm, the ghetto, y'all know where I be at, okay? If you're interested in hearing the rest of this story, continue watching. Okay, so boom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give y'all a little backstory before we get into the ups and downs of how this all transpired. Girl, how can you have, first of all, how you having a whole cousin? How you, for 2 days? Just wait, okay? So anyway, it was summertime, whatever. But I'm gonna give a backstory. So y'all know my cousin Kalua. She's in a previous one of my story times or whatever. So Kalua, which is my big cousin, you know, that's the one who I ride down with all the time. If she was there, I was there, and yeah, that was me. That was me. But we also had a cousin who was closer in Kalua's age that we would hang out with from time to time. Before I moved where I live at now, you know, I used to stay in my father's home state. So my cousin Kalua and this cousin, I'ma call her Samantha. Why? I have no idea. Anyway, so we got Kalua and we got Samantha. Before I moved to the state, Kalua and Samantha used to run tight. Really tight. Okay, and with Kalua and Samantha's track record back in the day, y'all, they would just fight each other. It would be situations that would happen and they would fight, but it wouldn't be no big deal, okay? Because I know this is gonna sound kind of like, what? Like, yeah, it wouldn't be no big deal. Like, they would fight. It was kind of like the WWE, you know, the Royal Rumble that happened every year. It's kind of like that with them, but wasn't nobody getting excited. It was just something to laugh at because something was gonna happen. Them heifers was gonna fight, okay? Kalua and Samantha, they was gonna fight, okay? It just, I'm telling you, it never failed that those two heifers was gonna fight, okay? They just gonna fight, love. They was gonna fight. Okay, so that's the backstory of Kalua and Samantha. Like I said, keep in mind, those two will always fight each other. And like I said, we are our first cousins. Like, we're cousins, not that play cousin. Like, oh, I call her cousin. No, we were actually cousins. Cousins, okay? So, this, fast forward to the 2-day fight, y'all. Oh my gosh. So, we were it was summertime or whatever, and like I said, Kalua and Samantha, they would always ride together, go out together. Sometimes I would come, sometimes I wouldn't. Like, sometimes she would ride with Samantha all over the place and stuff like that, and you know, they would just hang out. Like I said, sometimes I would go, sometimes I wouldn't. Now, this one particular day, it was a situation that happened with Samantha. Something happened with a phone conversation with Samantha and Kalua. Okay, they were arguing about, supposedly Kalua had said something about something, and then Samantha was like trying to confront her. Now at this time, me and Kalua were walking from the store or whatever, so she put Samantha on speaker and they're arguing and I am laughing. Like, that's one thing it's just an understood rule with my family. Us cousins, we don't get into it. Like, I don't care if it was my sister and my cousin. I'm not gonna get into it because that's family. Now, anybody else try any one of them, yeah, because I'm coming at your door, because who you talking to? Okay, but when it's family like that, baby, it's something to laugh at, because like I said, Kalua and Samantha would fight almost every freaking summer. It never freaking failed. They would always fight, y'all. They was always fighting. So anyway, y'all. So they arguing on the phone or whatever. So you know, they're going back and forth and da. So all of a sudden, I hear in the background, like, you know, Samantha or whatever. Like I said, we gonna be on our way. We gonna be on our way, because you know, now they're talking about fight. So I'm like, like, that's when my ears perked up, because what are you talking about? What's a we? Like, who is we? So, you know, you just hear a girl, an unidentified girl at this time, just really yelling around, like, yo, we gonna whoop yo up, and it's like, stop, hold up, please let me rock. Nah, just playing. But who you talking to? And who are you? And what you talking about? So, anyway, Samantha, she hangs up the phone. So, me and my cousin Kalua, like, is she trying to bring somebody over here to fight you with her? Like, no, you know, we ain't finna play like that. So anyway, so me and Kalua, you know, we getting hyped, because it's like, girl, I know you lying. I know you ain't finna I know. Child, she did it. She, do it for the gram. She did it, child. Anyway, so we walked back from the store, like I said. So Kalua has a baby sister, which is my little cousin or whatever, and we're gonna use her nickname, okay? Shout out to Missy. I love you, girl. Anyway, we go and tell her little sister like about what's going on. At first, Missy was like, you and Samantha are gonna fight again for what? Like, it was the same old. But just like me, when she heard like, no, she finna bring somebody over here to fight me, she was like, what? No, we not getting down like that. We just not. And I know some people be like, well, they family, they shouldn't even be fighting anyways. Listen. Tomato, okay? Like, so now Missy, she like, oh no, we ain't finna have none of that. So my mom at that time, she was living or whatever. So we stayed down the street from Kalua and her sister or whatever. And my mom was like, okay, Tasha, like, let's get ready to go. And I'm like, nah, we can't go yet. I said, nah, Samantha finna bring somebody over here to fight Kalua. We ain't finna have none of that. And my mama was like, what? And of course she was like, Kalua, what you and Samantha finna fight for now? She was like, no, I ain't ready. It was just so funny, y'all. It was just so funny. But still, like, mom was like, okay, because it's like, yeah, you ain't finna bring nobody over here to jump. You not finna do that. So y'all, we sit there, we wait or whatever. Samantha keep calling Kalua back on the phone. They just talking hot stuff, and I'm like, Lord. And of course, again, you hear this one particular person on the background. We don't know who this person is. Do not know who this person is at all. So now, Kalua, like I said, she has boy brothers. My three big cousins. Well, I have one big cousin, two big cousins that's her brothers, and one little cousin. I want to say the one that was older her, the one who I call chicken tenders, that's Kalua's brother or whatever. Chicken tenders or whatever. He got wind of it, and of course it's kind of like, oh, Samantha and Kalua finna fight again. It's not, we don't care type thing. But then it's like, oh, she brings somebody over here to fight Kalua. It's like, nah, we ain't finna do that. Like I said, she brothers, like, and they were all tall. One fight, we all fight. And listen, like I said to some people, like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Listen, however your family dynamic goes, I get it. All I know is don't swing on no family member of mine while I'm standing right there in the... Cause, okay. Anyway, I'm just playing, y'all. Just playing. We don't do that. We don't fight. This is our legend, I'm just playing. Anyways, y'all, so everybody basically is getting wind of it. Kalua's mom at the time, she was out of town or whatever. So the only people who were out the house was my granny Daisy. Y'all go check out my interview with my granny Daisy or whatever. And my mama or whatever. Those are the adults at the house. So basically everybody know that it's gonna get down with the get down. So y'all, we standing outside or whatever, talking about it and stuff like that. Keep calling on the phone. So finally, y'all, who called? No. Why y'all don't know? Anyway, so we standing in the front yard, y'all. And Samantha had this one, a distinctive red kind of car or whatever. So, y'all, I swear it was something like a movie. So Samantha is rolling down the street because where their house was like basically it was an apartment complex, and their house was like the next house, like directly next to the apartment complex or whatever. So we see Samantha's red car rolling down the street or whatever, and then all of a sudden we see this unidentified female hanging out the window talking mad. Y'all, when I say my little mama was talking tough, she was talking tough. Okay, she was talking hella tough. Like, I'm talking about supreme tough. So it's like instantly me and my Kalua and my cousin Missy, we look at each other and we rush the car because now it's getting closer to the front of the house, y'all. And it's like, oh, you think this is a game? You think we finna watch you? Baby, when I say we took off to the car, so we took off so fast to the car that Samantha had to put her car and park, and like I said, the girl was hanging outside the window. So we rushed the car so fast to where she didn't even know what to do. It's like she couldn't, like, she had her body hanging out the window, talking a lot of stuff, y'all. When I say hanging out the window, like hanging, like she was hanging out the window. So when we hurried up and run, because she wasn't, like I said, Samantha was like, let's just say this is Samantha and this is us. She was rolling, like I said, the girl's hanging out, and we just instantly rushed the car to where only thing she could do was get back into the car. She couldn't hurry up and fling the door open because she had most of her body outside the car. So when she goes in to get, like, put herself back in the car, it's too late. We on her like white on rice, because who? We don't even know you, so it's you. We don't even have to ask no question. We already know what's up. 1 + 1 = 2 at this time. The math is math. It's you who was talking all that. Okay, cool. That's your bad. You decided that you wanted to talk all that noise before you got out the car. There ain't nobody beating us, but you wanted to lose. Now you finna get whooped. So it's just me. It's me, Missy, and my cousin Kalua doing this girl in this passenger seat, because it's like, girl, why you come here? What you come here for? Like, yeah. So with that, like I said, we came so fast that Samantha had to hurry up and put her car in park, y'all. She had to hurry up and put her car in park. And like I said, we are now fighting this girl basically through the window, okay? So like, I know somebody's like, yeah, I was jumping. Listen, if you know what you come over here for, it's up to you to be prepared. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's just that on that. Okay, so chicken tenders or whatever, my big cousin chicken tenders, Kalua's brother or whatever. He, like, because we're fighting this girl through the window, whatever. He opens Samantha's door, her driver door or whatever. And Samantha comes tumbling out. He was like, help her, help her, help her. And she was like, so now you have us three reaching through the passenger side, attacking this girl at this point. And you guys, Samantha or whatever, like, now she's in the middle of the street. Y'all stop, y'all stop, y'all stop. She pregnant, she pregnant. You knew she was pregnant when she came here. What you bring her for? Didn't she know she was pregnant when you brought her here? That didn't stop her from showing up or talking out loud on the phone. I don't care about none of that. You can't be fighting pregnant women. Pregnant women cannot be putting themselves in a position to fight. Okay? But y'all remember that. She's pregnant. Y'all remember that little part. That's what Samantha is hollering. So now you got my other cousins, Kalua's other brothers, Day and C. You know what I'm saying? See, you know what I'm saying? we got all her brothers or whatever. They're like, y'all, let her get out the car, let her get out the car, let her get out the car. Or whatever. So now this girl is upset. She's upset because Sam ain't took off on neither one of us. She ain't, you know how you would think, like, well, yeah, Sam brought her here and Sam gonna get him up. No, ma'am. Sam is just hollering, y'all, she pregnant, she doing all of that. She ain't swung out, she ain't did nothing. So now the girl or whatever, we're gonna have to give her a name. We're gonna call her Blueberry. Why? I don't know. It's the first thing. Maybe I'm hungry a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, Blueberry or whatever. Now this is the girl that was hanging outside the window. Now she's upset. She is mad. And mind you, supposedly, Blueberry is supposed to be pregnant or whatever. Let her tell it. Let Samantha holler out in the middle of the street and tell it. She's supposed to be pregnant. So anyway, so we back up or whatever. We get into their front yard or whatever. And then, you know, my cousin Kalua is like to Blueberry, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Why are you sitting on the phone, sitting up there telling, you know, talking all that, what you gonna do to me? I don't even know you like that. Like, really giving it to her or whatever. And then here you go, Blueberry trying to plead her case. I just think that is wrong. It don't matter what you think. They fight all the goddamn time. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You see what just happened when you rolled through here and you hanging out the window. She ain't bust a grape. You should have sat where you was at. You ain't had nothing to do with it. You should have stayed on the sidelines. So anyway, so my cousin Kalu was like, well, Blueberry, like, what's up? Like, you was the main one talking. You don't even know. I don't even know why you here. So my cousin Chicken Tenders, y'all, if y'all knew him in real life, y'all. So he's like, you know, telling Kalu, like, man, like, beat her ass. Like, don't get to it. Like, she came over here. She want to fight. Like, boom. Like, let's fight. So Kalu and my cousin Kalu and Blueberry get to fight. I ain't gonna lie, my cousin Kalu giving it to Blueberry. It's like, girl, you came over here and inserted yourself in drama. Not only did you get tapped by 3 people at one time, you done got whooped. What junction? What was your function? Why did you come up here? So y'all, it gets so hectic or whatever. So y'all, my granny or whatever, she come out and my granny's like, I'm calling the police on all y'all. Y'all, the funniest part of y'all, so my granny, y'all, my granny is, I'm talking about, I'm calling the police on all y'all. This don't make no sense. You know, she being a granny, basically. Being a granny, y'all. Just being a granny, y'all. So, basically, we start breaking up the fight with Kalu and Blueberry. And I'm going to remind you, Samantha didn't fight anybody that day at freaking all. Don't know Blueberry from a can of paint, y'all. Y'all gonna have to remember that. Y'all remember this. My bad, y'all. Y'all remember this. Don't know Blueberry right then and there at this time from a can of paint. She just showed up or whatever. So y'all, my granny, she in it just she going ham, okay? She is going ham. She is yelling at all of us. And so me and Kalu's little sister, Missy, we sitting back because what's done is done. I just want you to know what it was. And plus, Kalu just gave you a whole one-on-one fight. So when you go back and tell the story of, oh, they jumped me, and plus you caught your one-on-one, even though you shouldn't have been here in the first place. You had no business pulling up here to these folks that you didn't know us. Like, you shouldn't have been here. That's your bad. Anyways, y'all. So like in the midst of like it's a lot of chaos going on or whatever. My cousin Samantha or whatever, she is like cussing. So my mama, she acts like she's close to Samantha or whatever. And you know, she's trying to like, she's pregnant, y'all doing this, that, and the other. And my mama was like, well, what you bring her for if you knew she was pregnant? She knew she was pregnant. Was like, what do you expect somebody to do to care more about you than what you care about yourself? Like my mama was talking and like I said, Samantha is just cussing. So my mama asked her, who the hell do you think you talking to? Y'all won't believe what Samantha said. Child, I don't know if it was the fight and the adrenaline in her that made her forget who she was talking to, but baby, when she turned to Rita Grace and said, I'm talking to your ass, baby, all you see was Samantha go up in the air and onto the curb, baby. When I say, y'all, my mama snatched and flipped her like a hot cake, okay? Because even I was like, y'all, you tripping. Like, I wouldn't play. When I say I wouldn't play with my mama or none of her sisters to this day play like that. Like, I know all my aunties can beat me up and I would never even try them like that. So for her to, I don't know what, like I said, I don't know if it was crack or what, I don't know what's wrong with her, what was wrong with her that day, y'all. But she turns to my mama and it's like, I'm talking yo it. Then all of us, when I say it wasn't no talking, it wasn't no nothing. Rita Grace, boom, and she is on the curb now. And so now all you hear is Samantha hollering, get Rita off of me, get. So now you got Chicken Tenders, you got Day, you got C, all trying, and these are the boys at this point, trying to get my mama off of Samantha. It's like, y'all, oh my God. When I say this first day of this fight was so freaking hectic, it was hectic. But y'all won't believe what happened in the second part. But anyway. So you got my mama like holding her like, girl, like she is going ham or whatever. So finally they get they get they get my mama away from Samantha or whatever, and you know my granny's like, you just leave. She's Samantha, go and take this girl home, take her home. Cause like I said, Blueberry was beat up. Like she was really a blue and a berry. Like she was beat up. Like it was over. Like you came over here, got whooped, and that's it. Like that's crazy. And now Samantha, you didn't kiss the curb or whatever, cause you tripping. Like I don't know why you was talking to her like that. Like girl, I wouldn't play with her like that. Y'all know what I say. Playing with Rita Grace like girl, I don't know, child. But so anyway, y'all, so you know, Samantha, she really going in now. She hollering, y'all, I can't believe you put your hands on me. You know, she mad. She is upset. But one thing she did not do is run up twice. Okay, because I don't care. You can talk all that mess that you want to, but you're doing it from a safe place. Because baby, you already know what was up. You knew what was up, child. I knew what was up. Hell, I was scared for you, baby. Anyway, so they separated or whatever. So Blueberry, she is silent getting in the car because I know she is fuming about how this whole thing went down, y'all. I know she's mad at Samantha because like I said, even in the beginning, it started off with Kalu and Samantha. Like I said, they always fight, and Blueberry inserted herself, and I don't know if Blueberry thought that Samantha and her were going to jump Kalua and it just be like whatever, but it just didn't end up like that. And she basically ended up fighting Kalua and losing for Samantha, and Samantha didn't do anything. Like it was nothing for her to do really, cause you know, like so after that, you know, they drive off or whatever, and you know, we're just talking about it or whatever. And y'all, when I say it was a whole lot, it was a whole lot of child. It was emotions just was everywhere, child. It was just everywhere. So that was day one of the fight, y'all. That was day one of the fight. Y'all ain't gonna believe how day two of this fight it started and ended. Y'all ain't ready. Child, day two. No hater.